Welcome back everyone, hope you're doing well as always. Welcome back to another SCUM video 0.95. The Horde is finally here. Now I've got a few items in, as I usually do. Going to go through these, going to have a look at the Codex, the tutorial system and the crafting rework and the menus and stuff like that. First off, we're just going to have a look at a couple of the items. As you can see, the Rager is there. Look at the size of her. She's a beast. Modular as the others. Obviously you can get 6 players in these, and check out the storage in these bad boys. So there's so many chests you can get in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nearly a 7th, just one row short. So many chests you can get in that thing. So yeah, have it away, plenty of loot. Now touching on the chests and same with the engineering, you can now craft these as you can upgrade these. I have God mode enabled at the minute, but you can now upgrade all your base building items, build chests without the skill. The resources would just cost a little bit more, and like as you can see, I've got locks here. So if you want to craft a lock, you can now type it in and search it, and as you can see, you used to need advanced for these, but now you can just touch on that, hit craft, as long as you have the resources for whatever you're crafting. It would just take a few more resources, especially in the base building, but like I say, you do not need your advanced engineering now. There you go. So that's really cool. I do like that. All right, sticking with the crafting system, as you can see, it's changed, but you have everything you had there before. It's just separated. You've obviously got favorites here, so anything you craft regular, you can right click, add to favorites, and this will appear in your favorites list. So you got your ammo, your melee weapons, explosives, clothing, fishing, there you go, locks, tools, and down here you have details. It will tell you what you need. So you click on details and it will tell you the items needed to craft that recipe. Obviously you can click that and add it to favorites that way if you so wish. Now, another good thing, if I've got let's spawn in some wooden sticks, 10 wooden sticks, they're in the vicinity. So you want to craft arrows, you just click on that. Now you have auto craft, so you just tap on that, you can tab out while it's doing it. So it's like an Alt C. This will keep crafting whatever you got in the vicinity until they're all used up. And also in the crafting menu, a lot of players have been asking for this. You ready? So nails, hit nails, details, metal scrap, and an improvised workbench. So you can craft nails now. So a lot of players have been asking for that one, so that's good stuff. There you go. Base building, just been moved over here. There you go. So you got all your bits. Like I say, you don't need advanced engineering anymore as long as you've got the resources. It will just take a few more resources for you to build that. Alright, on the table we have the brand new Flamethrower. This takes gasoline, not propane. Alright, I'm going to drop a couple of puppets in, and you can see what this does to the puppets. We'll aggro them a little bit. It looks like they've called a Horde in. Oh, here we go. Right, there you go. There's the flamethrower. So you heard that puppet call the rest of them. And yeah, I'm going to heal myself up and get back to showing you the weapons. Well, that was a little unexpected. There we go, Skinny's all healed up now. So yeah, that's the flamethrower. As you can see, if the puppets are coming at you, they can still get to you. So I'm a little bit worried, especially on my server where, you know, sort of 2 hits, you're going to be toast. Brown bread, 100%. So you got to be a little bit careful with that if you got a few coming at you. But you can see that's quite deadly. Right, there you go, the improvised flamethrower. Now, if you want to craft that, let's go to items. Let's put it. You can put it straight in there. Look. So you can search for it. Click on it, and it'll show you what you need. So you go scrap, gas can, tube, crowbar, and rubber. So there you go. That's for crafting that. Right, the new weapon in the SCAR DMR. Let's check this bad boy out. 308 single shot. It's got a vampire scope on there at the minute. I do have a magazine. Let's drop this scope off of there a minute. And takes the 308 suppressor as well. Let's try it without. Here we go again. Well, this is going to be a good time to show what the puppets can do. Let's see if I can get away with this. Oh no. I'm toast. Dear oh dear. Oh boy. Right, I'm back. Let me put this SCAR down. So this is usually where I do showcasing the new stuff, but with the new hordes in, if you make too much noise, as you can see, that's that's twice I got mobbed. So I'm not gonna shoot that. But there you go. There's the SCAR. That looks nice. It really does. Right, and we have the Mo's in here, and as you can see, we have a new scope for that. Alright, let's take that off and have a look. There you go, the PU scope. Similar to the M1 scope. That looks really cool. Right, let's pop that on the table. Right, you'll also be pleased to know that the plane is sorted now. I'll show you. Look at that, you can just hold an E, put my finger on the space bar just to keep it. There you go, look at that, you can turn that in a nice tight circle, so you got a lot more control. Brilliant stuff, because it did take a while. You had to get up to about 20 kph before it turned, and if you was trying to take off somewhere short or you landed a bit funny, then you got to try and flip it about. But I'm glad that's done, because I absolutely love the planes. I really, really do. Right, so that's the things that are in the Rager. Obviously, all the storage you got in there is quite a lot. She is a beast. The plane, and especially the optimization they've done. I can really tell, you know, when I was in game yesterday, a lot of the stuff has been worked on. Looks a lot more vibrant, a lot more smoother in game. That thing drives really smooth as well. So we've got these new items here. Don't forget the engineering. You don't need your skills anymore. You can upgrade that to the maximum. So that's all good for the base builders. As long as you've got the resources and obviously your skill when it goes up. It's just going to require less and less. Right, let's go into the manual. You got the Codex here. So for brand new players, yeah, some players just like to get into a game and just go off the cuff and learn as they go, which is perfectly fine. You can still do that. You just don't have to read none of this. But you got everything from the introduction, all screenshots as well, and it'll tell you about your health, your stamina, your energy reserves, your water reserves, starter gear. It's very important, this one, and it basically tells you to get your bow and arrow up, your improvised quiver, just get that sorted. £20 bow, handful of wooden arrows, and as you say, look, it will go a long way. And then you move down to movement, so it's going to explain basic movement, swimming, diving, parachuting, and then we go down to the survival. You got your respawning. It's going to show you costs, gear maintenance. It's going to explain all that, from workbenches to repair kits. Explains the warmth factors on the clothing, the sewing kits. This is going to go through everything. This is really in depth. This has had a lot of work done to it. Someone has gone to a lot of trouble doing this. And yeah, you could say, oh, it's a bit overwhelming, but not really. It's a lot to read, but if you want to understand the game and sit there with a cup of tea or coffee, and all this is going to do is give you an overview of what to expect, you know, so you're going to think, okay, yeah, cool. There we go, down to crafting. Explains red stripes mean all components are missing, some components are missing and ready to be crafted. Blueprints. Look at that, really in depth. Goes through the health, body status, treating injuries. The metabolism, player stats, nutrition and digestion. It's really in depth. It is really, really in depth. Look at it go. Explains all the attributes. Explains all the mini games, the hunting, the fishing, the lockpicking, the diffusing, and the cooking. Cash and gold, outposts, traders, base building. And even explain about the squads. So there you go. That is the Codex. That's the tutorial. So if you're brand new, have a read through that, and that will give you a good understanding about what to expect when you're on the island. And obviously you can see the crafting system, things have moved over a little bit. You know, the health is, it took me a while to, you know, because it's over the other side. I was like, there are a few times I've been divering on, you know, oh, what am I clicking on? What am I clicking on? Right, so I'm going to have a look at the... I'm in single player. I've got all the puppets turned off just while I showcase things, so I'm not getting mobbed. But obviously you can see with the Horde system, that's on its own thing. Let's go into the server settings. And as you can see, where was it? It was... Here we go, look. So they've changed... You've got your max allowed puppets down here. 500. As you notice, the multiplier's gone up to 10 multiplier, so it's going to be interesting to see how that works with the exteriors at the minute. But as you can see, you've still got the, where's the bunkers? There you go, bunkers. So you've got the abandoned bunker commotion threshold, and now it goes over to NPC. So this is one you've got to have a play around with, I think, to know. Obviously similar to how it was in the bunkers with chance player encounters, how many players you got in there, how many more razors will spawn in now. There you go, got character player caps. And as you go down, you've got a noise response radius multiplier, horde group, base character amount. So there's quite a few settings that you can see. There you go. Extra characters player cap, activation chance multiplier, so these are all on vanilla at the minute. Spawn distance multiplier, group refill. There you go, you can disable puppets can open doors or vault through windows. So that can be turned off or on, just depending on your kind of server. If you got a hardcore server, you got tough puppets, 2 hits you're dead. There's no safe place anymore, because you used to be able to hop in a building, maybe kill the one that's inside, patch up, get yourself sorted, but no more. No more. Right, so there you go, that is the settings that you can have a play around with. Like I say, don't go too crazy. You don't want to overwhelm your server. So this is going to take a few weeks of settling in and getting players to report back of what's happening, but it looks really cool. So let's go and have a look at what the puppets actually can do now. Right, let's get in the building. Oh. Oh, you're beating down the door, look, you see him. Oh boy, that's kind of unnerving. Oh, that's even more unnerving. Here he comes. Oh, that's kind of scary. Oh. Alright. Oh, check him out, double fisting it and all. Oh, out we go. Run away. Oh, got the auto lock thing on. Was that Shift and H? Yeah, Shift and H. Select to manual. You do not want that on locking on automatically. So there you go. There's the puppet halls. Remember, the numbers on this at the minute are right down. I've got to set them on my server. They're going to be a lot more prominent than on here. But as you can see, they're banging on the doors. They're hopping through the windows. So you've got to be really, really careful now. It's going to take a little bit of tweaking to get that just right, so it's not too overwhelming, and you certainly don't want the numbers underwhelming. You want players to absolutely brick themselves. Right, there you go. There's the 0.95 update. Hope you all enjoy it and have some fun with those hordes. Right, take care, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-da for now.